So, welcome. I'm your coach, Ify Ogbonna. So today I would like us to talk about the place of nutrition, the place of nutrition in managing stress, the place of nutrition in managing stress. You know, there's a big difference in knowing something in your head. You just know this, you know what to do, but you don't do it. I had to extra go into studying this again because I realized, for me personally, in the last few weeks, I've been very, very busy. And sometimes you will feel that when you are busy, that you tend to lose weight. But what I discovered is it's always different from one mom to the other, from one person to the other. It's always different the way you react. For me, I also sent in this question in my Moms in Balance program, and I asked, when you are feeling stressed out, do you eat more or do you eat less, or you don't know? And for now, most people are answering that they eat more. I eat more. Because if you see people that are stressed out, normally you want to see them looking dried out, looking slim. That can also be the case, also depending what is causing you stress. But for me, I realized that when I am feeling stressed, I might not even know it, but I'm just eating more. I just go to food. And before I now go into the nutrition itself, I want to explain a bit why, especially for those people that tend to go and grab food when they are feeling stressed, what really happens. You know, you wake up maybe as a mom, as a worker, as an entrepreneur with your businesses and everything. You are busy, you understand? And you are maybe, when you are tired, you know, so, and that being tired is normal. It's normal. And you are tired, instead of you to take a rest, you feel you don't have energy, you go and take food. You are no more focusing. You are no more concentrating. Instead of you to go and take a rest or take a walk, you go and take food. You feel exhausted. You feel weak. Instead of you to go and take a rest, you go and take food. So your body is sending you a signal. Your body is telling you, I need something. But the problem is that because we are weak, and that weakness comes from different energy sources. Sadness is a weakness. Sadness is a weakness also. And instead of you to look for a nice music or a nice environment to go in, we grab our food. So we have different energy levels, and I'll talk about the energy levels on another video. So that's the reason why, for those of us that turn to food when we are stressed out, that is one of the reasons. And for those people that don't turn to food, most of the time it's either they don't have food, they are stressed out for money reasons, and they are so stressed out that it affects their tummy. That's what stress can do to you. It affects your tummy. Generally, which will be my first point of call today, is that stress affects your digestive system. It either makes it flow or it stops it from flowing. Your digestive system, from you taking the food to you taking it out, to you putting it out. So it either makes it to flow or it holds it. You understand? So those are the two reasons why you can grab to food, or whether you can reject eating food. So sorry for that. Okay, I'm sorry for that. So we now go to the reasons. What's the problem? What's the problem? One, there's a connection between your brain and your stomach. There's a connection with your brain with almost every there's a connection of your brain to every other part of your body. There's a direct link. So, but today we're talking about the direct link from your brain to your stomach. You understand? So you see that because, like I said, because of your tight schedules, because of the things you have to do, because you are busy, that affects your digestive system. And you see that you are prone to having indigestion, or you don't easily go to the toilet. You find it difficult to go to the toilet. I struggled for many years with constipation. And I didn't know one of those many reasons is stress. Second reason, which we'll talk about as our last tool, is drinking a lot of water. But stress can affect you in ways you feel you're not stressed, you feel you are handling it well, but it can affect your stomach in form of constipation and indigestion. I started taking a lot of teas. I started taking a lot of something to just purge me out, so that I'll have diarrhea. That was my own case. While somebody else's case, under stress, you see them going to the toilet often. So to manage this, you have to learn to choose the right kind of food around you. For example, like I said, because I turn to food when I'm stressed out, I need to have healthy foods around me. I need to have enough vegetables, enough salads, enough fruits around me, and nuts. Things like that will help me to eat, to because that urge is telling you that they need. So if you are struggling with constipation, then you need to have around you yogurt and some kind of thing. You have what they call sauerkraut. I don't know what they call it of English. I think it's also the same thing. Put those things into your food that will help your digestive system, help you to go to the toilet. So even when stress is setting in, because of those things you are taking, the right food, especially yogurt, nice fermented yogurt, fermented food, to help you to go to the toilet well. Number two, your sugar level. You know, when we have fluctuations in our sugar level, it affects us. You know, it makes us either tired, it makes us irritable. We have this mood swings when we do not have diabetes before your sugar level is fluctuating. People, just because they did not eat well, or they did not eat, you see them being aggressive. It's as simple as that. And you know, there are some moms that can go all day without really eating, while there are some that are eating every minute because they are cooking and preparing meals for other people. So, and it depends on what you are eating. If you go and start eating maybe foods that are very high in sugar, yes, they might be high in energy, but it's going to take you high very fast, but brings you down at the same time very fast. So you have to take in foods with high quality, refined sugar. If I put it that way, you need to have nice proteins, you need to have healthy fats. Those are things that have nice form of energy that can sustain you. Nuts are very good. Nuts, groundnuts, peanuts, different kinds of nuts, they are very good. And fruits and seeds, they can help you to take your energy level high without taking you so high that you just fall down. So it will take you high and sustain you. Those are some of the kind of food you can have. Food that can sustain your energy, especially on those long days, those busy days. Have them around you. Number three, you have, like I keep saying personally, I don't believe in leaving out any food. I believe in balance. I believe eating the right kind of food in the right quantity at the right time. So you need your fats. You need your fats in form of fish, healthy fish. Especially we Africans, we talk a lot about omega-3, especially in our creams and things like that. Omega-3 is a very good supplement that can help us, especially our inflammatory system. Especially when your immune system is down, those omega supplements will help them to go up. So I recommend such supplements, especially from a mom above a particular age. So it can help you to reduce that stress, to handle that stress better. You need to look for foods that contain high levels of omega-3, and you have your fishes. You have fish that are very good. I don't really like fish, but if I really want to get my omega in, I need to take fish at least once a week. But the best is 2 times a week. Then number 4, this is very important, your magnesium level. You will need to eat things that have enough magnesium in it. And unfortunately, we don't find so many things that, we have things that have magnesium in them, but the amount you have to eat to get the magnesium you need sometimes is much. That's why you also need these supplements in magnesium. And lack of magnesium, for me, I suffered and I'm still suffering from muscle cramps, muscle tensions. As a mom, you're carrying your baby. As a mom, you're going up and down. You are doing things with your muscles, with your arms, with your back, with your legs. And this creates tension in those places. And if you're not careful, you start having cramps. You start having cramps in your legs, in the night, especially in the night, cramps in your body. So you need to look for foods that contain magnesium, like leaves. You can imagine if we are cooking, we only put a little bit of leaves in it, But there's one thing I learned, I don't know the kind of leaves you have in other parts of the country or other parts of the world, but here we have some kind of leaves that you can put. There are salad leaves, and there are some are leaves that they use for seasoning. You can put them in your bread. You can put butter on your bread and put your leaves. Yeah, put your leaves on them and eat them. A colleague or a friend of mine taught me that, and I saw. I'm putting Dutch in my speaking. I'm sorry. I'm a person that loves vegetables and fruits and salad, so it was easy for me to love that. So you need to get leaves, your avocado. Just take your avocado and put on your bread, or put on in your salad, or use it to eat rice. In that way, you are increasing your magnesium level. But you also need supplements. Maybe these supplements you can put in water to dissolve and you drink, or the one you take as tablets, because it will help to release those tension spots. Your legs. Moms, especially moms, we are always going up and down, doing one thing or the other. We have tension spots. So you increasing your magnesium level with this food or with a supplement will help your nutrition and help you reduce stress. Your vitamins, we cannot talk about food and nutrition without talking about our vitamins, especially your B12s. Your B12s, we have your B12, your B12, your Bs, your vitamin Bs, like your 12 and your B6. They play a vital role in producing chemicals that affect your mood and affect your brain function. And if you are low on vitamins, that means you are low on energy. You are low on energy. So you need to eat your meat, you need to eat your eggs, you need to eat your beans. Let me tell you a story about beans. Growing up, I didn't like beans. I like akara, but at the end of the day, I didn't eat it often. I like moi moi, but at the end of the day, I didn't eat it often. Why? because of onions. You know, when I was growing up, my mom puts onion into food where I can see them. And for me, immediately I can see onion, I don't want to eat it again. So it was until I grew up, I started making my own food. I started cooking beans without onions, at least without the onions I can see. I started eating a lot of beans. Yes, you say, oh, you eat beans and you go to toilet. Yes, but that is what we want to do now. We want to go to toilet because if you're under stress, you cannot go to toilet. Remember? So your beans, they give you the vitamins you need. Your beans, your meat, your eggs. You need to eat them, like I say, in the right proportion. It will help your mood to be better. It will keep you active. It will you know, when your vitamin level is low, you are prone to depression. You're just low, you're just fatigued, you're just irritable. Check. So as a mom, if you are having those symptoms of just being a bit depressed, a bit, you know, we all have different levels of depression. It might not be clinically diagnosed, but those symptoms are there. So check your vitamin levels, because if they are very low, they might be the ones causing that problem, or your iron level can be the one causing those level of stress for you. And the last one is drinking water. You know, sometimes you might just be having those nasty headaches, those very nasty headaches, and the only cause is that you are not hydrated enough. Your heart is not beating well, you cannot see clearly, your head is just there, your skin is not popping the way it's supposed to be popping, because you are not allowing. Your body is a river. You eat, it come out, you eat, you come out. So the more you want to stay, just like the fat, the more things you eat, the more the fat stays there. So the more water you drink, the more some will stay. You urinate some, you will sweat out some, but some will stay. That is why you need to drink more. So it's very important as a mom, have your can, your flask, your bottle with you all the time, and encourage your children to do the same thing. Being hydrated is very important, and eat fruits that have a lot of water in them. Watermelon, you have your oranges, you have your cucumber. Yeah, your cucumber also. Those are fruits that have a lot of water. You can see that nutrition plays a very high level on your stress level, and you can leverage on it. You can leverage on it to overcome and manage and reduce stress. So start putting in your house the right food, fruits, a lot of leaves, a lot of fish, and those other things that we talked about. It will help you to manage stress better, because you're nourishing yourself. Your brain is getting the right input, the right message from your stomach. It's helping your digestive system, so that even if you are under stress, you can go to toilet well. If you are under stress, whatever you are picking, you're not picking something that will make your your cheeks to blow out for you to add weight. You eat better, you know, because when you are hungry, you have, and you want to pick up something, you're not picking chocolate and things like that, especially when you know you are under stress. Something like chocolate is going to have high sugar to take you high at that time, but it doesn't keep you high. That is why you need more, and that's not what you need. You need something that will take you high and keep you high. So I hope you got one or two things from this video. I would like to hear the feedback from you. My name is Coach Ify Ogbonna. God bless you.